Radio check. Lurk and work is in the AO. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of Super Holo Wars. A bit of a recap. Yesterday, we were put into a flashback stream, or rather, a flashback mini arc. Bit like probably some sort of after-action report provided by Azuki after she returned from the alternate, from the virtual world, rather. We didn't try to get 2 missions done yesterday, but 1, I was running very, very late, and 2, I had to do a restart because I threw Azuki into the wolves, and she didn't survive. Hang on a second, I need to reply something important here. So yeah, we did manage to experience the power of Gen 0 firsthand, and I have to say, they are pretty broken. Especially since at least 3 out of 5 of them have map attacks. Or is it 4? Hang on. So we got Sora-san with the Hades attack. Azuki has the multi-missiles that you can adjust as well. Suisei has friendly fire on, and it's pretty much just a full charge attack. And Roboko-san has the electric discharge. Oh wait, they all have map attacks! I thought the other one wasn't a map attack, but it was. So, electrical discharge from Roboko-san, and then Miko-san has her flower petal thing, which I have not used yet. I might get to use that today. For now, we're just gonna see how far we're gonna go, and maybe I'm gonna use some of these funds to upgrade the ladies a bit more. By the way, I am very sorry that I started later than usual. I was supposed to start, but I had some emergency to deal with, and that one took priority. Hopefully that would not affect us as badly as it did yesterday. Just put them all on free. I have not upgraded anybody to at least level 5 on all respects yet, so there's that. There goes our resources. That should be enough for now. No. Sora-san being the only super, technically speaking, means that she is gonna need something to boost her up. Well, as Suisei has 8? Or, yeah, 8 moves? That's pretty fast. I thought she was a bit slower. They all have energy regen too, which is kind of broken considering how firepower focused all of them are. But I guess since they're mostly energy-based units, they're gonna need that. So, since Sora-san is the slowest of the unit, a Mega Booster will definitely fit her just fine. I'm pretty sure I already gave the Mega Booster to somebody else. What is surprising, though, is that the High Nye is only a 6. The Roboko-sama I can understand because it's technically more of a hybrid, but the High Nye is supposed to be a real type. Mostly, since it uses purification, I believe, so that's something else. Now, who needs a bit more of a boost? The only other item we got is a land adapter, though. They're all A on land, well, except for Roboko-sama, who gets an S because she's a dedicated flyer. Suisei also has A. The problem is they're still pretty bad at maneuvering through land types, so I guess getting an S-class maneuver on that one would be much more reliable. I could probably give it to Suisei, so she can save some money. Now let's see if there's enough PP to get anything done. No. I don't have anything that has PP. No, I don't have anybody who has good enough PP for this. They can't swap against with each other. So let's save that up and then get us in to the hot zone. Stage 21, which means there's a good chance we can get 2 Oshi points, which I have not used. I have 30 Oshi points right now, and I still have not distributed them on. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll get the Oshi points up once we get everybody in. Anyway, let's get this reaction. I'm going to assume this is the last of the... Oh my god, look at all that red. Giant blobs. Anyone else joining that have second thoughts? This thing is just way too big. I have a bad feeling about this. Something is different. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like this thing radiates malice. Can you hear that? No. Feel that. It's like there's a writhing cacophony waiting to break loose. I kinda get it, but I also don't. There's something seriously wrong here. Okay, we got a lot of tanks and some artillery. Fire crews. We got some fire crews coming in as well. 3 sections of 3. I don't think we're welcome here. I don't remember asking. Yanukai? They appear to be protecting a massive blob at the center. And that will be our target. We must destroy it. Uh-oh. Yeah, stay out of there! Wait, no. Wrong pilot. Wrong unit. Stage 21, a dissonance rises. I'm almost rolling in quick. Mastery condition. Any ally reaches the target area. Any ally destroyed. Mastery condition is still in question. Hatena, which is bad. It's very likely it's gonna be some sort of boss finish, mostly. Okay. Let's save the ability for when we get the mastery point up. Keyta Eleki! Let's give her a bit of a spirit boost. Sonic Smasher Party! Fine, let's use that Sonic Smasher and wake this guy up. My headphones have collapsed in the last 24 hours, and now the sound quality is even worse. I'm hoping that the mic is not as bad as it looks, because from my end, it sounds awful. Kurva! Hassa! How many asteroids have the Geese Girls been destroying over the past 24 hours? Oh, that's a critical kill right there. On to the next waypoint. And that's 1 out. Definitely gonna need Asuki's boost ability later. Does she have? No, she doesn't. But she has Axel. Axel Zenkai! Why does nobody have command though? Fire! Oh, she only has 90% chance to hit. She's gonna miss. Yeah, hello. Oh, that's a hit. Not much turn damage, but a good wake-up call at least. Now let's hope that 10% chance isn't gonna convert to a hit though. Atare! Doka! Yes! Atare wa shinai yo, baka. we go in with next? She's still gonna get hit by that. That's kind of annoying. Is she really that slow? Let's wake him up. 6% chance hit on the other side, at least. Ooh, not much there, though. She has super spirit set for super pilot, so she can't really be used for counterattacking abilities because she can't really tank much. Okay, show him the light, Sora-san. Men. Mabusina! Incoming heavy fire. Watch it. Oh. Hey, kaboom! Yeah! Atarenai! Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Turn 1 is over. Now, I don't really want to rush going into that end turn just yet. Use this emergency since I forgot to save at the start. Now, there's 31 enemies at the start. We knocked out 1, 30 more to go then. Time for a dirt nap. Is the calculation unit broken or something? Ready to get rocked? We'll be squashed. Tank. Next objective. Oh, this is not good. She's only got a 79% chance to hit. Still ahead, thankfully. And that takes care of that armor. It's like getting a flamethrower in your engine block. That puts her at level... Wait, what was that? Level 32 and she got a spirit boost of some sort. Belbito Hassa! Hang on a second. Watch this animation for me while I'll check something real quick. Hang on. need to watch this attack animation. Probably one of the best in the game so far. Convergence explosion. How much damage did that do? 7,000 on a critical. Excellent. Yeah, he definitely felt that. He's really angry now. There's more of these artillery pieces coming down the hill. We gotta keep an eye out on that. Sora-san might take a hit here. 26% chance is as good as a hit most of the time. Incoming! Oh yeah, she doesn't have her morale up yet, so she can't use the optimal barrier yet. I'll tank that. Incoming fighters, we got 3 sections of 5 closing in on us. That's red, yellow, and blue. Red, blue, yellow, more like. Blue section, keep an eye out for the fighters. Wait, level 31, 31, 33. What was that? Affiliate? Nico-san gun? Ranged expert, level 8. Okay, time to pack it up. 92% chance to hit? How? Ha! Voltage! Oh, the follow-up attack was the one that's gonna knock it out. She's gonna have to tank the shot, I believe. Yep, there's a barrier coming up. God, these artillery pieces are really powerful. Even if the C domain on their Rokutan is taking some pretty bad hits at 3,000. Wait, what? Well, at least it's nice that she can use her self-support attack too, non-post-move attack. But I think the attack damage will be cut in half, as is the usual. Get melted. Oh, smash up! And there we go, that's a knockout right there. I warned you, didn't I? Damage she took with that. Yep, she's halfway. I guess we need somebody who can provide trust. None of them have repair or resupply abilities, which is a bit bad. Rouse, intuition. That's so daunting. Yeah, nobody has repair. Crap. Oh, what level does optimize barrier activate? 15 EN reduces all damage by 1500. I'm going to assume she uses that when she's at 120 maybe? Rouse! 5 foot ounce! I think Robo-san's a bit broken right now. They don't have enough for hidden away yet. Probably won't. Shooting axe it is then. Goodbye to a couple of other asteroids again. Don't worry, this will be over soon. I wonder what boss is gonna show up here, because if the situation is correct, there usually is a boss that shows up when the mastery level is still a question mark in the first half. And down he goes. I'm not a delicate princess, I'm a star. And together we're... No, they're not so local. Okay, that's a jump up. Level 32 with 103 SP to boot. Just +1 on every stat though, which is a bit sad. Son, I'm gonna move you a little closer here. So you can she take it down? Yeah, there we go. Just the idle energy attacks now. Gotcha in my sights. Ooh, that's a knockout. Excellent shooting from Atsuki's on there. Takes care of that, and she is now at level 32. All of them are at level pegging, mostly. Is there anything we can attack? Nope. Okay, that should keep Oroku-san in the middle. Quick save. We've only knocked out 6 of the enemy, which is a bad thing. Expect some pretty heavy ordnance to show up once we've reached the target area. Well, let's hope she can actually jump out of this now with the DCS active. Or maybe not. Ah, there we go. That was a crit too, that's excellent. Next up, incoming with the heavies. This is not good. 52% chance to hit, she'll have to evade. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything that could provide support for Robo-san. Oh, she's in a really bad spot right now. Ow! Cripes, that's a restart. Let's see if we can survive from here. Okay, gonna have to rush that. As long as they don't rush Robo-san, we should be fine. Yes. No, might have to restart this after all, which kind of sucks, because we've already established a good spot here. 20% chance! Come on, you gotta survive this, Robo-san! No! Dang it! Alright, let's start from the top. Without any healing items, we can't really do anything. So we'll start from the top here. Can we even upgrade her further? Because that's absolutely terrible defense. Increased mobility. Let's say that again. And then start. So Roboko-san has to sit in the back because she has the worst evasion options of all of the Gen Zero girls. Okay, let's restart from here. It's kind of annoying how bad she evades here. And there's also the issue that there's barely anybody who can provide extra support, like at least resupply. The only thing we have here is support attack on Oboko-san, but it's just level 1 to boot, which isn't exactly a lot. Okay, let's just take this slow and steady, no quick movements. 75% chance, I'm not sure that's gonna hit. It's better than nothing at this point. Yep, I figured. Keyta Eliki! Got you in my sights. What? Oh right, that wasn't a kill shot, but that was still significant damage. Let them come to us. Let's not waste our resources here. She doesn't even have evade. That's it for turn 1. Let's see how far we can go here. Seriously, Roboko-san? They're still rolling for Roboko-san. I guess the real weak link here is Roboko-san herself, because her evasion seems to be lower than expected, even when she's at high morale. Could be an issue with that. But still, I think this thing is a bit softer than I expected. Okay, that's one Earth type out. 80% chance to hit? I don't think we can evade this. Yep. That's not good. Pretty serious that didn't hurt one bit, she says, while taking 2+ damage. Only the sea domain kept her alive. Took care of a couple of tanks. At least she's getting the levels. She needs to jump up though. These guys are pretty high up there as well. Sonic Crusher! Hi-yo, Tarot the Culture. Thanks for dropping by again. Yes, she is super glass. Like, I mean, she's supposed to be piloting a real type, but it's pretty much like the G Gundams from J, where their defense is very, very low, but they're really good at attacking, so they're pretty much glass cannons. Which is a bad thing because a lot of their base stats are terrible when it comes to evasion. And not just terrible by real robot standards, terrible by all standards, which kind of sucks. And which is why it's very hard to use them early game. The problem here is, since this is technically halfway through the first chapter, Roboko-san is pretty much already affected by power creep. So either you use every PP you get for her to invest into her stats, or just give her every support item you can grab from enemies, just to keep her alive. Ah, that's not good. No chance to engage. Suisei's a little too close quartered for this one. 36% chance to hit. Let's see if she can tank it. These noise artillery pieces are getting really heavy now. Thanks to that, at least with the shield on, she did manage to survive a decent amount of damage. Oh, hey, you better cut that out if you know what's good for you. That's face now. Okay, 98% chance to hit, 10% chance on the artillery piece with a noise artillery. Let's see if she can evade this. Not much damage on that one still, pretty low. Hopefully when she gets her morale up, she'll be able to do some more damage with just the duck tech. Here comes the 3 enemy sections coming in close. Okay, now it's turn 2. Save button back again. Okay, time to focus up and crack these guys open. I don't have enough will for shooting axe yet, which kind of sucks. Oh crap, I used up her last remaining SP, she's gonna have to recharge that. Focus up. Like I said, we're not gonna use our stage abilities until we've reached this center point. So we'll try as much as possible to keep them alive by spirit commands alone. Not exactly advisable, but it's better than nothing at this point. A little slash. Fine, she's already at level 32, so that should do some damage. Yes, 16% chance to hit. We'll be able to evade this a bit more. Ooh, that's a kill shot. The guy didn't even see what was happening. He takes care of that poor tank. Next up, we have... Who wants to get a little piece? Well, I guess we can just give her 4C. Just for this ability, or just for this attack. Unfortunately, we can't use Core Smasher for this one. So, let's soften up this guy. Oh, I can still use Core Smasher as a support attack. Alright, he definitely felt that. 4,000 on a critical though. Could be higher. Yeah, that follow-up attack is the one that really kills you. The main railgun isn't much. be a kill shot, but I'll do significant enough damage so that somebody else with a follow-up will definitely clear him out. Wait, really? That's it? Dang it, my morale's a little bit too low to do a lot of damage with that. But that's a good enough amount to scare him off. Nav guess up. Oh, I can use pinpoint multi-missile strike. Too bad there's only one target in the way for excellent shooting, so. Sonic Smasher! Well, that took a while. Incoming! Coming in on a collision course with another asteroid. I guess, Ooh, 5591. Good damage there. I think we can follow up with, either Bell Bits or something else. Definitely felt that. At least that puts Husky up to level 32. Let's see what we got here. Not much. It's not gonna be a kill shot, I'm afraid. How about Bell Bits? Nope. Too far! Crap. She's still short. And let's rouse ourselves up. That's now 116. Shooting actually be able to. Come on, dude! Let's go with. She'll have to tank this next shot too. Since she's out of SP and can't really use focus. Wait. She has the Sazabi's belly beam launcher. What the heck? I'm going to assume that's supposed to be the weapon for Stellar Rain, or yeah, Stellar Rain. That would explain the thrusters in the shield pattern at least, because it does look like a Sazabi. 343. He managed to escape that. Cheeky little unit. Atarena! Excellent evasion there from Suicide Dog. That's just me, cute. Time for the Demon Lord to bare her fangs again. Boom. Take care of the other one in the enemy turn. No, I don't think they're at level pegging anymore. Oh, they're all. Oh, no, wait, Suisade's still pretty low. We've only taken down 5 enemies in 2 turns. That's not ideal. There's gonna be more of them, and I don't want any more reinforcements to show up. We don't even have enough firepower and support to deal with them all. Will this be a critical, I wonder? has a hit. She's still not using her barrier. So I guess it really is just 120. Ooh, that's a crit. And he's out for the count. 5-2. Pretty nice overkill crit from Sora there. That's one tank out of the way. That's the artillery we have to worry about. Force Smasher still cannot do enough damage to take out the target. Come on, oh no! Oh no, that's not good. 1-5. Well, and she doesn't have Prevail to boot, which is a bit of a problem because any heavy attacks, anything light will take her down. We need to get her out of the firing line as much as possible. Is going to solve. Please no Panterino. Oh crap. We're gonna be Panterino all over the place. I wanna look. Please get away from my Robo-San. How many of you are there? 25% chance at 1 in 4, that's gonna be a hit. They keep coming, we're now up at 28. Robo-San's evade, yeah, there we go. Robo-San's evade value drops pretty quickly, actually. Or rather, evasion points decay pretty quickly. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... I'm just going to put Robo-San as far away from frontline contact as possible because she is absolutely vulnerable, even with the upgrades. Can we just put her in defend? Most of the attackers in this area are these artillery pieces, and she's not exactly built to survive them. Even with the sea barrier in the way, she's not exactly well equipped for a defensive run. Stop pinpointing. Do I have to restart this again? Uh, 796. She's not gonna hold on to this. Finally, a bit of a different target. With no support items to provide help, there won't be a chance to get them out of the firing line alive. Which means we need to get Robo-San out of the line of fire as soon as possible. Does nobody have trust here? Seriously? No. Bonds. Oh, there's bonds. Yes, that's gonna be helpful. Good enough, but that's gonna eat up her SP, and she is now down at 22. Okay, let's save up here before things get out of bed. We still have a large number of enemy units to worry about. And they're mostly heavy artillery, so we gotta clean up and use some map attacks here and there. Commentore! Not really useful. How about divine confetti? It's friendly fire, right? No, it's not. Bubblegum's discharge field is only useful against one target right now. And pinpoint multi-strike could hit 3. Not much in terms of damage though, because they're very durable, so... Divine confetti also can't be useful that much, because there's only one target. We're trying to run these guys over. We'll take care of red section over here. Somebody else has to take care of blue and yellow section. Kudae! Scratch one bandit. Please don't fuck that either. We can't use expanding fusion yet because we're still pretty low on morale, or rather will. Okay, let's see what happens if we go in here first. You gotta knock him out. Okay, right, now what do? Blast the bits? Can we deal with it? Should we? I don't think we can let this thing be, whatever it is. There's a massive energy reading from the noise blob! Okay, if things go kaput pretty early, I can just reload the previous one and don't go in there yet. What is it doing? Ah! Yeah! What is it doing? It's gone! Wait, there's something at the center where it used to be. Is that a person? Wait! My, it appears I have quite the distinguished audience from my birth. Given the momentous nature of the occasion, it is quite fitting. Who are you? Are you a voice? You may call me Emphion. And yes, I am of the noise. That's quite the glow up from some blob to this. This one can speak. Maybe there's a chance of peace. Peace? Peace? I hate the word. As I hate hell itself. All Capulets. Oh, wait, no. All Montagues, rather. And thee. Okay, Tybalt, let's see what you're made of. No, I don't think that'll happen, because you see, idols, I despise you all. Oh, hey, it's just an anti. RBI, I suppose. RBI. We noise are the truest virtual life forms, feasting on the negative emotions of our prey without reservation. Not like you hypocrites who try to play nice with the humans. Playing house with your food? Pathetic. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know if you're in denial or truly that dense. Where we harvest the negative, you harvest the positive. We are just two sides of the same coin. You're wrong, we're nothing like that. Don't you go projecting your hungry monster urges onto us. I don't have time to try to talk sense into you. No, that's not true. I just can't bring myself to listen to you babble on any longer. But before I leave, I'll give you some key information. Consider it a gift. I have a brother, a scant couple days younger than me, that will be arriving soon. And the second bit, well, might be better if you experience it for yourself. For you see, gorging yourself on energy comes with some notable benefits. Allow me to give you a small taste of just what we noise are really capable of. The Sky Tracer? You gotta be kidding me! Where did all that brash bravado disappear to? You really are quite entertaining in your idiocy. Now come, let's see if you can keep the entertainment up. bring Sky Tracer below 50 HP without letting an ally be shot down. I'm gonna blow him up. But I don't think I'm gonna try that now, actually. Let's soften up these targets first. What's the condition again? Sky Tracer retreats, defeat condition none. Robo-san, if you can analyze him, that would be really nice. Let's see what we got. We have 85,000. Sky Tracer noise. Dissonant noise. The effects of noise, terrain, composite, and all terrain effects are doubled. That's problem. So he can be expert, and he has Prevail level 8 and a Pressure 2. Increase damage dealt 2 and reduce the damage taken from opponents within range whose skill stats are lower. Effective range is twice the skill level. More effective at higher skill levels. Unfortunately, his skill is 228. So I'm gonna need Roku-san to provide support fire. Wait, does he have... What's his... He's also a water elemental. Same attack! Yeah, definitely gonna have to restart this. Ooh, there's a reload option now? Well, which reload is it? Reload the most recent save. Okay, that makes more sense. But we need to thin out the numbers first before we deal with the noise guy. He's got 85,000 health. He has Prevail level 8. Wait, what were they up there? Exit, cancel. Okay. Reload, restart, exit, cancel. Reload, restart. Wait, what? Yeah, exit, cancel. So before we activate Envion in his braggadocious appearance, we'll take care of the noise on the ground first. We definitely need a morale boost because we are not going to be able to do much damage with it. Okay, here's the thing. Support attack level 4. Wait, level 4? That means she has 4 support attacks, right? I'm gonna need some pretty heavy firepower to deal with that guy. Also gonna need some map attacks later on. Pinpoint missile! One pinpoint multi-attack firing. Let's light him up. Only one target for Divine Confetti though, so don't waste it. No, screw it. Take him out. That's just stars, what the heck? I thought it was gonna be confetti or some stuff. Okay, so you say, let's see if we can clean some of these guys up, will ya? Let's see if we can clean these guys up a bit. Our morale is a little too low for this. Well, it's mostly because we're sitting on noise terrain, and, well, they got a big boost up for that. But still, Robo-San's defensive stats are really bad for this. We already know what's gonna happen with this guy, so screw that. That puts her up at level 32. Now we still have to worry about 26 charge. No, not 26. 24 targets, actually, including 3 fighter sections. Probably 2 batteries of heavy artillery and a couple of tank platoons. Don't have any map attack I can use yet. Let's just put Robo-San in the back here. Well, we put... Let's put Sora-san out of front so she can use her map attack later. Splashdown, red element leader. Red leader going down. Whee! Let's crit. Let's see if we can survive this run. Don't save until we've 30% chance to evade, or 30% chance to hit rather. That's gonna be bad, even if it's just the 76. Because with the noise terrain up, the defense is even worse. Boom. Wait, Roboco-san's on the hill. But her stats are still pretty bad. She took a hit from that. Alright, Scorching Light. Let him up. Show us what you've got, grand old lady. That was close. Keep throwing some lights at them, Sora-san. Today, come in, stand by. That would be really annoying if she got hit by that at a 1% chance. Let's go, Zioraima! Sora no Tsukano! Why does her back unit have the Shield of Ray Police on it? Could I? Okay, this is a little overkill. The Scorching Light attack does take a lot of energy. So we might have to do some energy saving towards the end when we're getting ready to take out that annoying, long-haired, self-serving guy. How much energy do we have? That's 50 for her attack. Can't counter with a map attack. Let's see what we got else. No other choice. Light him up with a Scorch, and then we'll hit him with a map attack later. I'd be annoyed if he'd be able to call backup if we destroy most of these targets, though. I thought it was C9. Imagine if Sora, this universe's Sora can actually use the Great Zero-Rhymer's attack instead. You have to remember, the Great Zero-Rhymer uses all the abilities of the other Hakeshi Mecha, which means it has access to all the elements. With that kind of firepower in the hands of this universe's Sora, you can't imagine how screwed everybody else is. 11,000 on a critical. Dang it! A little bit more and she might have been able to take him out in one shot. And now we have to save. That's not good. They're focusing on Roboco-san again. She took a really bad hit from that. This is not good. This is so not good. Screw it. If they're gonna focus on the Robo-san, I'm just gonna send her back down and away from the firing line. Holy crap, she's absolutely useless right now. Wait, no, we can't really use that. Do we really want to use Scorching Light on a fighter? Can't we just use something cheaper? I don't have enough SP to use Bonds yet. And I don't know if Bonds is a map-wide ability, which is a problem. Unless we can tell if it is a... Stop using the most powerful attack. You still have water, dang it. Let's save some energy on this. Well, shall we? So yeah, I don't know if Bonds is actually a map-wide ability, which means I can use it even if Sora-san is pretty much out of position. Yeah, we got red section in the drink. Goodbye. Wait, why did I use shooting axe? It's a fighter! You can use idle energy attacks on this thing. Doko merate! Look at how much output that thing is throwing. Stalabris. That didn't sound right. Okay, let's stop wasting very powerful attacks on these guys and just go with Comet Rain, maybe. But there's a 41% chance to hit, so she'll have to take this. 2 Fox 2s inbound. Missile. No, she had her chaff on. No, that flares. Chaff is for radar. Guys going down hard. Do we really want to use very powerful attacks against these guys? 65% chance. Come on! Why is she so bad at this? Fine. Dark it is. 65% better than nothing at this point. Box 2. Why does he even store his Fox 2s in a pair of rocket pods anyway? Come on, Miko-san, you gotta hit. That's a hit. 8,000 critical, 100% extra damage. This is not good. Anything else I can use, just in case? Because Bonds is just a little too high. Focus, Persist, Intuition, Foresee, Spirit Strike, Valor. No, there's nothing else. Nothing else to provide extra help. Sora-san is just too low. Bonds is 40, so it's just a 12. She does have enough SP for Analyze later, but we gotta take these guys out now. Comet Terrain! That's good enough damage for me. And now Cece is at level 33. Perfect. Unfortunately, she can't use Divine Confetti anymore, but I think we can go for Pinpoint Missile Multi-Strike here. And with 4 targets this time, I think. And no, it's still 3. Dang it! Now take out these guys instead. Right, let's clean them up. This is not good. Why does nobody have continuous attack? Expanding fusion is too far. That clears up all 3 on the left side at least, but we have to worry about this guy. And then there's still a problem with the tank platoons. She doesn't have persist on, which is a real issue. The real issue here. The intuition is only 1. All right, I have Daunt on Miko-ne-san, so we just need to get her out. Smash punch! Out of range, she'll have to take that guy out head on. Head on like a bull at a game. If we want to take out Empyon, we need to be as close to half as possible without going into half. And then we'll need somebody with Valor to do extra damage. The problem is, Prevail, we got to worry about Prevail and the effects of noise. Since he gets a boost from being in the noise zone, and then there's the Prevail issue to worry about, we can't really get him. There's a really small chance that we can take him out with this amount of upgrades we have with Gen 0 girls right now. So I guess the closest we can do is try to get the MR objective first. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, just a couple more. Badly damaged artillery pieces, but we can't really engage them right now. This is another target that we have to worry about. The thing is, a noise cannon is also a post move. Anything else that says it's special? No, nothing on this side. Elbito Hassa! Velvet's is a little too high, and they have the range of Robo-Cosine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't have enough map attacks for this. So it's either we just loop keep one of these noise units alive while everybody else knocks them out, knocks out the other guys, and then we'll keep Robo-Cosine as far away as possible until we can get a recharge, and then once we're in this position, we'll put everybody on top of the hill. And I don't think Empyon is going to move unless he tries to chase us, which is a good time as any to probably go down the hill and into the tree lines instead. Or we can go into the open field right next to him, which seems to be much more advisable at this point. We'll try that once Robo-Cosine goes down here, because I'm very sure she's going to go. And none of her attacks are within striking range of anybody, which is going to be a problem. Right, we'll just have to tank this. She is technically... No, she is definitely in noise territory. Should have left her out here first. Stop using your most powerful attacks on mob units, please. Not now. We'll do that later. So basically the plan here is to see if we can beat the Jets and evade and pray. I mean the Jets are actually probably the easiest way to avoid because they're pretty low in terms of health and defense. And there's the fact that their Fox 2s aren't really that powerful. And for some reason are very poor in accuracy, so we could probably use that as a basis for later. Let's see how it goes first. These annoying noise artillery pieces are really getting in the way though, and they're holding Roppo-san very, very hard with their +7 range. Wait, I went a little overboard. Why did I use the bell bits? This is not good. Okay, she's... Wait. She doesn't need to evade. I gave her recognition. I forgot. Here they come. 32% chance. I don't think she'll be able to survive this. We'll just have to reload the most recent one. 35. No way in heck she's gonna be able to survive this one either. Come on, can you just focus on somebody else? My god. Yep. We'll load the most recent one again. Looks like we're definitely gonna be stuck here. This is currently the toughest we've had so far. Okay, we at least got her back up thanks to blessing, or yeah, no, bonds. Now let's get her as far away as possible. We didn't have enough PP to give her hidden away, which would have been much more effective for this one. So basically, we'll sit as far away from Amphion's location as possible. Send somebody who's very evasive to grab his attention later, and then we'll try to lead him into these open fields where he can't really use his bonuses. Well, except for Prevail, but that's a different story altogether. No. No, we focus. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. Never mind! Pinpoint, multi-strike! 3 of them, knock him out! Let's use Divine Confetti. Wait, what's the area on Divine Confetti? So, the 4 blocks immediate to her, then there's a gap, and then there's 2 more on the edges. So, 4 blocks. Okay, this should be a good enough spot. Let's try and wake some of these guys up, shall we? Then again, they might be moving instead, so let's attract their attention first. The tanks we can deal with later, the artillery pieces need to be prioritized, and then we'll take care of Amphion once we're in position to do a strike up. %47% chance to hit, you'll have to tank this. Now let's skip that. Oh, never mind, that was a crit. Good work, Suisei-san. Now let's wake up these people. Shoot down Blue 3. That guy is now in the drink. be exact. Level 33. Roboko-san, you have to survive the next few waves. And try as much as possible to stay in the woods. Right. No need to save there yet. There we go. Anything else? Going for the velvet seems to be overkill. 79% chance? I don't want to look. That was a miss. I expected that. Wait, shooting axe for a tank? Crap, that was a waste. Everybody's gonna get scorching light. We'll have, alright, let's review. We'll take out the enemy armor and artillery batteries, leave at least one of the fighters alive, and then we'll send Atsuki-san up top to the center to get Amphion to deploy, and then once Amphion is out, we'll try as much as possible to get her down to the tree lines, so Amphion's bonuses on noise terrain will be nullified. Sounds like a solid plan. Let's hope he actually takes the bait, though. Very likely that he will not. See, the problem is, even if we do try to take out the jets first, or the fighters first, and then just evade and pray with the tanks, these guys benefit a bit more from the noise terrain than the fighters themselves. So we know we probably definitely have to prioritize taking out the armor. Ooh, IE water, that's a little too far out. Shooting X 52% chance to hit, so we say we'll have to tank this. Wow, you missed? How could you miss? She was 3 blocks away from you, man. Okay, so let's see if we can splash this guy down a bit. Just let me push up him. You guys just keep focusing on Suisei like that then. It helps us survive a bit longer. She has a shield, so her defense will be a bit higher. Stop wasting scorching light on these little targets, come on! At least one fire should survive this wave. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile, missile. Boom. Mobius 1, incoming missile! Break, break left! Over G, over G. Missile, missile. Over G, over G. Get a bit of a wash up on that one. And that's red section out of the fight. Sonic Smash is a little overkill. Just blow him away, Atsuki-san, thank you. Wait, so if they're sitting in... No, it doesn't work like that. I was wondering if sitting in noise terrain actually cancels out their unit elemental affinity. But it probably doesn't. Overkill! It's shooting axe! It's just a fighter, dude! Stop it with the overkill attacks, good lord! This is going to miss 65% again. Never mind, that's a shoot down. Alright, phase 4. Or turn 4 rather. Player phase. Let's see if we can... We can't miss, we can't hit the other guy. But we can try to take out these guys instead. 3 targets in sight. Fire away. Oh, 2 of them survived that. It doesn't matter. We've only got... One of the batteries already knocked out. Map attack. Perfect! Oh, that's very nice. We got 4 targets in the zone. Good thing it's not a friendly fire type attack. 2 kills! Good, better than nothing, actually. Commenturin! Triple kill! Excellent work there, Suisei-san. Now we're down to just 6 artillery pieces, all of them badly damaged, 1 fighter, and 1 tank platoon. Excellent work there, lads. Ladies, rather. Now, who do we finish off first? Because we can definitely deal with the tanks more effectively. The tanks won't be much of a problem, it's the artillery pieces that we have to worry about, so I think... Pinpoint, multi-strike... It's not friendly fire, right? It's not. 2 artillery pieces out of the action. Excellent work, Atsuki-san. That only leaves Roppo-san, but I'm gonna put her as far away from the armor as possible. They'll have to make do dealing with these guys in the middle, and then we'll send Atsuki-san later to activate Empion once everybody else has moved down towards over here to the tree lines. And then we'll use our stage abilities by then. No, let's not waste Sonic Smasher on these fools. Elemental affinity time. Kind of blow them away. Oh wait, it's because they're... The elemental affinity doesn't really work. No, never mind. I was thinking of something else. The elemental affinity highlight only works if the target has a weak or elemental weakness to the attacker. Right? I think I'm mixing up my stuff anyway. Let's just focus on taking out these big guys. Stop wasting your energy on very powerful attacks against light targets. Come on. Just splash them down or something. There's a 51% chance to hit now. Hopefully she'll be able to survive this. Incoming! I gotta see if the barrier is gonna... yep, barrier is activated. It's definitely at 120. Optimized barrier is in effect. Excellent defending there. Enemy artillery piece is out of the fight. Seriously? Is that strong? Oh well, Scorching Light it is. She's gonna waste a lot of energy for this one. Incoming! Barrier! Optimized barrier doing its level best to keep the Sky Seeker, the Sky Seeker alive. Going into low Earth orbit for this attack because it's a little too powerful. the sun, she says, but she's not doing the, she's not doing the pose. Titan! Sun! Attack! And also, if this is a Daitarn Sun attack, she's not doing the Daitarn kick. Daitarn kick! That's not good. She's now down to 49. Alright, time to clean up. Excellent. Unfortunately, that really ate up her energy reserves. So we'll have to move her as far away from the attacking zone as possible. Keep that fighter away from us. Evade, evade, evade! Mobius 1, you got a fire on your tail! Yellow 1, Fox 2! Yell's been hit and is trailing smoke! Whose kill was that? Okay, how do we get here? We got 3 more. A tank... No, 2 tanks and the fighter. Let's get the girls out of the line of fire first. Let's not waste an energy boost on that. Get watered down. I'm shooting straight through you. That's 1 tank out. Keep Aski on the outside of this target zone. It doesn't say we have to keep enemies alive to get there, right? So we can put them down here. Wait for the noise Sky Seeker to show up here instead, and then we'll pile up on the points. Keep Robo-Sun there for the time being. That's everybody. No need to shoot it with an axe. Just drown him. 76 inbound. Did you have to tank that? Excuse me. That's overkill. Evade, evade, evade. Break right, break right. Missile shot trashed. Enough energy for the next phase of this one. Let's see if they can... Yep, they can sit there. Plant them down so they can save some more energy. Just 1 target. And then Azuki-san will sit... will land here. Let's see if she can maneuver through the... Yep, she can still maneuver through the muck. But she can't go down here that well. So let's just wait here. Hopefully Sora-san and Suisei-san will have their energy bars refilled rather quickly. Keep evading. 15% chance you hit. With those two Fox 2s that somehow have worse targeting than an A9L. What the heck? Are you actually equipped with AIM-9Ds or something? Because that is some really terrible evasion. Let's attract his attention by going down even further, unless he decides he wants to wait for us instead, which is very likely. I'm just gonna sit here. Let's do this. Well, we know what's going on here. Empty on in his fake unit. Sky Tracer retreats, brings Sky Tracer below 50 HP without letting an ally be shot down. Now, if we can actually... I really wish we can actually take out Sky Tracer noise with just, I don't think we can evade this. What's his attack? Scorching Light, it says. Fine, let's... Whoa. Okay, no, maybe we can evade. 49% chance to evade. You have some nerve standing before me. Now let me show you the true terror of the noise. Why does he sound like Masaki Kihara with that line? Your achievements are not but fodder for us to take. Despair as I reduce you to ash from the power you hold so dear. Yeah, he's pretty much just a Masaki clone at this rate. Which is ironic because Masaki himself is a clone. Get off! Oof. Too close. Let's hope he doesn't have a follow-up attack to that. He doesn't, thankfully. Alright, get him out of there. Get him out of there as fast as possible. Where's our XL? Spirit? No, ability. We need ability boost up. Get him out of there now. And also gonna need intuition just to get out of here. Weigh him out of his noise zone as soon as possible, so we have to wait. How fast is he gonna go? Oh, that's not good. Still has Oski's number, unfortunately. Right, we'll analyze him later. For now, I think I'm gonna use Roko-san's positioning. No, later. Too far for anything. Let's keep him down here. Wait, this theme... Oh, it's a remix of the noise theme. That's interesting. Keep him in spot. Roko-san, you're gonna sit here on the other side. And we'll have that pompous bastard with his long purple locks get down here on his own. Evade, evade, evade. Oh crap, I wasted an evade on this one. He's not gonna move, is he? Well, that's annoying. And I can't use intuition anymore. We should have enough energy to get close. How much morale is it? Oh, he has 143. I don't have enough spirit to daunt him. Maybe next turn. Roko-san is 37, Asuki-san is 40, Sora's almost ace, so is Suise. Suise-san! Fine, just strike it, good lord. just so there's a good chance we can actually hit and I don't have to worry about that 76. If he's not gonna move from his position, we'll have no choice but to surround him. It's not gonna be easy considering the situation we're in. High voltage! Done dirt cheap. Definitely gonna need all of our stage abilities to knock this guy out. I need to know if he is actually not gonna come at us, because if he isn't, I've had wasted going down here for nothing. He isn't. Dang it! That's even worse. He has the map attack, I forgot, so we can't exactly surround him. And Exploding Fusion needs 130. We've only got 145. Not enough stats. I need 9 more. So that he can at least be down to 115. So we'll close in on him. And if he doesn't move, we're good. This area is noise territory, though. She doesn't have vigor, but she does have zeal. Ooh. Excellent. Now we have zeal on one of them. So that's going to be useful for when we need to concentrate attacking fire on him. Try not to get them shot down first, though. Please and thank you. Don't have enough spirit. Oh, I do have enough spirit for bonds, but I'll probably use that later when we're close to him. But first, we have to put him down on morale, so he doesn't have to. He doesn't have the ability to use expanding fusion, which requires 130. That's a map attack. Does he have an ace bonus? Yep. He's currently at 0. Yep, he is definitely not moving. Okay, start the poor thing. Still not enough SP for the next. Let's wait until we can get to him. I think. What's the maximum range on this guy? That's Scorching Light, 1 to 6. He can't use Expanding Fusion now because he's short 4 will points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Scorching Light, 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, 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 here. That's his movement speed, or his movement range rather, which is 7. Here, 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 here. That's his range of attack. Try not to get into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just sit here on these zones. If he doesn't move, we're good. I'm gonna need Miko to get me 4 SP again so we can just put him down even further. Let's see if I'm correct on this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, 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 here. Okay. Don't increase his morale. Wait. I I can range him with the bell bits and darkness, but I don't need that right now. Energy recharge doesn't seem to be going that badly. Let's see if this works. That works. Okay, I think I can use this as a save point now. Emergency save point marked. I can't believe we're stuck in one mission again, but it is hard mode, so it's probably understandable. If only I had support ships to provide assistance here, though. With nobody providing energy or health regeneration, apart from Sora-san and her Bond's ability, we can't really keep these guys alive. And this guy has 85,000 health, so we can't really do much in terms of single strike fire. Get some extra morale per turn. Daunt him. Now, which one of these guys has a good spirit? Increase damage dealt by allies. Follows the unit that moves it. Reduces damage taken by allies. Reduces damage taken by allies. These guys don't really much. Oh, alright. Enemy allies regenerate energy, and we've already used Azuki-san's boosting ability, so let's go with that. Now, we can try and surround him now, since he's only at 117. He can't use his map attack, but we can't engage him directly right now either, because that will boost his morale, or his will rather. So we'll try to put everybody around Roboko-san and her Roboko-sama. Suisei-san will probably go for strike and alert for now, just to be on the safe side, because she's the one with the lowest health. Roboko-san will need Force C, and then we'll use Analyze later. Okay, let's see what's the maximum range on these attacks. Shooting Axe is 1 to 3. Bell Bits is 1 to 8. Core Smasher is 2 to 6, which means it's a really good. She's in a really good position to just sit away from this guy's range, or close range fire. Scorching Light is 1 to 6, and then Sonic Smasher is 1 to 4, which means if we can put, we'll put the Roboko-san over here, she'll be safe. Suisei should also be safe here. So it's, okay, just put him on the wait. Who has the least range here? Sonic Smasher is 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's bad positioning. I think I'm gonna have to reload. Not quick save, not quick save. I need reload. No, not quick save. We need to remember that Azuki-san's Sonic Smasher is. Oh crap! It's saved. No. Does she have snipe? She does. Okay, let's put her over here. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, she is within range, so let's put Sora-san over there. And hope nothing untoward happens. Here we go. Let's see if it works. We can't really damage it right now. Cannot get out of my sight before I have to involve you in my energy or something. I don't like energy, how about mine? Ooh, that's a little too close! Does she have? No, she doesn't have Prevail. She does not have Prevail. That's bad. That's real bad. And he is now up to 120 will. She has revenge though, but I don't think I can use that because I'm not counterattacking anymore. That's not good. She doesn't have enough morale for this. Does anybody else have special abilities? Okay, Valor. Unfortunately, that means no bonds, which means Miko-san will have to do something about that. No Valor from Suisei as well. Snipe. Attune. That's pretty much it. Hang on. How about analyze this guy? She doesn't have anything else. I don't have anything I can engage with analyze there. $22,500 at the very least. That would require some pretty heavy ordnance. We don't have enough SP for a Valor because we've spent it all on Daunt. Suisei's also pretty low. Well, now we see an elemental boost up. So, Roboko-san is going to be our clincher here. Hopefully her support attack should be enough to do enough damage to at least drop it down. So below. I have a lock on the target. Destination not set. Stand by. Engines at full power. Hassa! Dang it! Well, that's a problem. I might have to restart then. I probably forgot to give her a tune. See if she doesn't get shot down. Yeah, I might have to restart this. Oh! Wow, that's close. Too close, in fact. The frame won't stay together if things get this worse. Come on, Roboko-san, you gotta hit. What? How is he evading? Hang on. Didn't we have strike on? What the heck? Hang on. How is he evading? I want to know. Okay, let's see if we can do this properly this time, yes? Yeah, forget bonds, I'm going for Valor. Knock him out of the park. able to do something about snipe and intuition. All stages are in effect. Let's see if this actually works. That cheeky bugger is getting annoying. What spirit commands do I have on her? No chance to evade. Why is Roboco-san's assist ability bad? I also forgot to... I didn't analyze him, right? Okay. Strike. There we go. Now let's see if we can actually do something about it. Unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately she doesn't have enough SP for Valor, so we just gave her Focus and Intuition. Roboco-san, you oughta hit! 外しはしない。 I'm shooting straight through you. Incoming! That's a hit, but it's not much. Remember, he will also get his barrier boosting ability once he goes up to 130, so we need to take him out now. 45,000 points of damage. And we don't have enough Valor for that. Maybe I should have waited. Don't come in at day. Roboco-san, we're relying on your support fire for this since you have the affinity boosting. Being an electric type and all. That should hurt him even more. Even with his barrier ability. There we go. I'm seeing some significant damage over here. Great work, people. 10,000 points. Thanks to the affinity boost. I warned you, didn't I? Excellent shooting. Really great work there, son. Alright. Who else needs a bit of a strike? Belbito! Hassan! Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't give her... Sonic Smasher! Let's see if this one works. Come on, you gotta hit. Just get him to 50% with nobody getting shot down. Hatare! $6,000 points. Just a bit more. I'm sure he if he retreats, if he still needs more than 50% damage to retreat, we're done. Because we are now out of SP. Keep dodging. We can take him out from here. Alright. Seer providing Robocle Chama ready for the attack. Hassa! Kosasha! Kosasha! Yeah, the Prevail is coming into effect now, though, because the damage we're dealing, even with the affinity boost, seems to be going down. Oh, barely there, just a bit more. Just a bit more. 12,000 on a critical? Even with the Prevail? That's gotta hurt. Alright. Now, we can't really use Miko-san. Ooh, that's not good. %100% chance to hit. She might go down here. That's not good. Well, let's use Miko-san as a herder, because she's not gonna hit. 24% chance to hit on this one. I don't think she'll be able to do anything. Let's see how the animation goes for the Velvets when they miss. Because I don't think I've seen this attack miss yet. Ike! Velvetto! I'd be surprised if I actually score a hit of 24% on this one. Never mind. Never doubt the elite. Never ever doubt the elite. Oh, he's definitely feeling that. Convergence point detonation. Set. Fire! He is definitely gonna feel this. Ooh, we are now over 50%. He's definitely gonna pull out now, yes. And he won't be able to hit because of his head. The poor, poor bugger. Atari wa shinai yo, baka. But the Prevail is coming into effect now. I'm going to assume the Core Smasher is going to drop in outfit as well. Never, yeah, still 11,000 on a critical. He's definitely feeling that. You dare damage me? Keep rhyme, buddy. Mastery condition complete. Received 1 Oshi point. Is this really it, idols? I had hoped for my greatest rivals to be, well, greater. Said the guy is about to make a run for it. Let's not break the fourth wall a bit too much there, so you say so. No, I assure you, I'm simply tired from this fight and I have better things to be doing. Yeah, right. If you're struggling this much already, I dare say your days are numbered. My true power shall be beyond your feeble comprehension. I will take my leave. Give my greetings to my brother when you see him. Whoop. He can't. Oh, you're telling me? Wow, he's fast. His signal is gone already. With Nev gets her speed and a head start, we can't catch him. But taking a look at what data he did manage to get, he seems to be heading towards the portal. Wait, you're telling me the guy we have is the Nev? Oh, come on. Don't tell me he copied Husky's face. Making a beeline for the other world? That can't be good. We need to warn him. Asuki, your unit has the fastest travel speed by far. Please hurry back to warn everyone about the noise. You're wrong about one thing, Suise. Oh. He may have a nav guesser, but he doesn't have Asuki piloting experience. Son, that's a flag. Asuki, you can still beat him to the portal. Alright, I'm leaving immediately. And the rest of us will hunt down the deranged guy's brother, right? Sorry to drag everyone along on this. You didn't think we'd let you on it alone? You didn't think we'd let you go at it alone, did you? No shot. Thank you, girls. Good luck, you guys. So is the nav guesser we have here, and that's everything that happened. No, I can't tell if that's her or if it's actually No, I don't think it is, because if it was Amphion and he had the ability to copy Asuki's personality, he'd be able to he'd be detected by the noise scanners, and that's everything that's happened. Such courage, such power of heart. Yeah, that place is very moved. I'm not even gonna call you out on this thing. I'm not even gonna call you out this time because you're right there, leader. So Sora and the gang are out there in our world fighting for all our sakes. We can't just sit around. Yeah, we have to go help them. Agreed. We will relay this information to HQ immediately and request that we are granted permission to depart on a mission to retrieve Gen 0. Should we really do that? I mean, what do you mean? I mean, this world is still reeling from attacks by the Star Eaters and the noise. If we leave them, there won't be anybody left to protect it. Well, we don't all have to go, right? But if the noise are really that dangerous, we can't afford to face them with just some of our forces. Splitting the force is not exactly a good idea when you got two front wars to worry about. That may be true, but we also can't just leave Gen 0 out there by themselves. I agree with Amelia-san. Can't believe you guys. It's a difficult situation all around. I think that my gen mates would put the safety of our worlds first, so they wouldn't ask for a risky rescue mission. As much as I'd like to head right back out there myself right now. Husky. We'll see what Plan HQ cooks up first. For now, you're all dismissed. Meanwhile, back so soon, that is unusual. I assume there's something urgent to discuss? That's right. Thanks to the recording you delivered of the last member meeting, another clue was revealed. Under no circumstances should any members be allowed to enter the virtual world at this time. The full power of the fleet is needed to safeguard this planet, and dividing the group between the worlds would lead to disaster. How you keep them from rushing to the virtual world, I leave up to you. Very well. I don't enjoy going behind our members' backs. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had a lump up my throat when I say that. Anyway, back on the brass bell, Hachima is up and up again. What appeared? What appeared? An honest-to-goodness dissonant noise has appeared on that dump we call home. Perfect. The cure to my boredom will soon be here as the virtual world is dragged into a chaotic battle. Will I get to find out if a noise can ascend and become a higher being? Or will HoloLive surprise me and overcome the impossible? Either way, this will be so much fun. I should throw HoloLive a bone. If they get too scared of the dissonant noise, things could get boring again. Fortunately for them, it won't be that much of a problem. For now, at least. Well, that's interesting. We got 2 Oshi points for this one. A bit of a rough patch on that one, but fortunately we did get that up. Wait. I forgot to check. Oh, dang it, I forgot to check. I forgot to check the color, or rather the ace bonuses, because I got Sora-san to ace. Ooh! There we go. Vesper and Vesper and Axel are now in their proper units. Excellent. That was the only thing that bothered me from the boys. There's Maguni. And Altair in the proper color as well. How much money we have? We still have 49,000 because it's a separate setup for the Gen 0 flashback episode. I am bushed! I have to admit that was a real pain in the butt to deal with. Yeah, really are. We really have to thank Roboco-san because she had the affinity boost against Emphion there, who quite funnily chose the Sky Tracer and used its main element of water, which was quite the unexpected choice. Thankfully, because Roboco-san gets support attack level 4, well, that's the fun thing about hard mode in classic Super Robot Wars, especially when you use SR points, because you start up fairly casually and then you come up and get 5 or at least 6 SR points, or mastery points in this case, and then you suddenly go up into normal, which is actually tougher than what most people would call normal. And then when you hit hard mode, every bet is off. At least it's not hardcore mode yet. I still have to worry about hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is going to be a real pain because there's a lot of boosts to enemies there, especially bosses, and most of the rewards are actually pretty low, so that's gonna be pain to deal with. Unfortunately, though, that'll be a problem for a different time. We spent too much time on one mission, and now I'm pretty much short, so I will have to call it in for the night. Thank you at least, though, that you managed to drop by, even though I kind of lost the sauce multiple times towards that mission. I just really am not good with missions, or with story missions in hard mode that don't have ship support. That's all. Well, at least I would have been having an easier time. At least one of them had repair capabilities, but all of them are offensive-oriented and not exactly very durable, so... Maybe things will get easier once we manage to link up with them, if we ever get to link up with them in the next one. But that is a story for a different day. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or valid reactions about the stream tonight, you can always drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixip. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, or you want to check the other VODs that have showed up on my VOD channel, you can always check the VOD archive, linked in the About tab of my profile page. Speaking of my profile page, speaking of, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for dropping by. Sorry that it was just one mission again, and that we got stuck in one really tough point, but that's on me because I am a terrible player. And I still struggle with challenging missions that don't have the usual team. Yet we're very thankful that we're now back with the usual team, but now we're still broke, and most of the team is still unupdated, so that's going to be a problem. Hopefully, if you're going to check the channel again, you'll be live and we can chat on stream, but if circumstances prevent you from doing that, that's fine. At least you got eyes on the VOD. There's still a lot of other VODs on the channel that might interest you, so I hope you check that out. Speaking of the channel, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I'd really be grateful if you can share my channel with them, twitch.tv/lurkatwork. That's all for me for now. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what I'm going to stream, actually. I mean, I could go back to drawing again, because we're already done with phase 1 of the fan art, and we just need to finish Fubumio, and then we can start coloring again, or we can continue on with this plot, because things are starting to get really, really heavy. We can also check out the other titles we still have on the back end, like we still have the Soviet campaign of Rellard 2 to kick off. And then there's also some of the onboard missions for Super Robot Wars 30 that we still need to finish off. That's probably going to be decided later in the day tomorrow. Just keep running around for that. Anyway, if you're still, for now, that's going to be it. Lurk and Work is now RTB. If you're still in the mood for stream and you're currently on Twitch, I can send you over to somebody who's celebrating their birthday. Having a bit of a hype train now, if my notification is correct. But if you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over. And yes, thanks for dropping by again, Tower of the Culture. Maybe you can drop by next time as well. Anyway, sending you over now.